We have continuing coverage now of possible corruption at the state capitol. A New York City area assembly member will be the latest to be investigated by the state ethics committee. Micah Kellner admitted last month he sent inappropriate messages to a female staffer. Now another former staffer says she was subpoenaed by JCOPE to talk about records she gave the assembly that never saw the light of day. Our Capitol correspondent Pat Bailey has been following the story, and he joins us now live from the Capitol Bureau with details. Pat.
That's right, Greg. One of Assemblymember Kellner's former staff members, believed to be not the one that exchanged inappropriate messages with Kellner, told the Daily News that JCOPE did in fact send her a subpoena. Now, this will mark the second sexual harassment investigation by this body in 1 year. However, the head of a former ethics body tonight questioning if that is in fact JCOPE's job, or are they doing things that do not fall under their authority.
I ran the old lobby commission for 12 years. I can assure you, we never once even remotely thought about doing a case of sexual harassment.
Now, 2 state commissions later, this body, JCOPE, is on their second such investigation. The body was put together to crack down on the state's ethics and lobbying laws. That is what it says on their website under the jurisdiction and authority page. It says they are responsible for keeping an eye on lobbyists and financial disclosures of candidates. It does not mention sexual harassment investigations.
They're not equipped to do it. They don't have the personnel. They don't have the expertise. They really don't even have the jurisdiction. When you look at the public officers law, you'd be hard-pressed to say that sexual harassment is something that is covered under the public officers law.
JCOPE has recently publicly released some of their work that they have done that does fall under their mission statement online. They have levied a handful of fines and did, for the first time, post financial disclosure reports for all statewide elected lawmakers.
I don't see how it benefits the state of New York to have an agency that is barely capable of doing what it should do something that it's incapable of doing.
Their newest task now, though, is Micah Kellner. The Manhattan Assembly member admitted last month to exchanging flirtatious messages with a female staffer. It is alleged for 4 years proof of that sat untouched by the counsel to Speaker Sheldon Silver. Now expecting the JCOPE probe, Kellner issued this statement. If I had been aware that document pertaining to me had been submitted to an Assembly counsel 4 years ago, I would have immediately requested an investigation. I welcome such an investigation now, and I will cooperate fully.
I made several calls to Assembly Speaker Sheldon Silver's office today. However, those calls were not returned. Now, I should mention, when the allegations were first made public about Assemblyman Kellner last month, Silver's office at that time said that the Speaker was not aware of these allegations, and because of that, the counsel who took in these findings and allegedly kept them secret, Bill Collins, no longer at his position with the Assembly. Greg?
Pat, I'm wondering, is JCOPE more interested in the actual allegations or the fact that apparently nothing was done about the allegations, or is it both?
Well, that's a good question, and it all depends on who you ask tonight. Many people reportedly believe that this investigation into Micah Kellner is a way to expose Sheldon Silver. Since JCOPE did not investigate the Speaker specifically, he did become, if you remember, a subplot of that Vito Lopez investigation, and because Silver admittedly himself covered it up. Now, as we told you before, for there to be an investigation into somebody, someone has to make a request to JCOPE. 8 of the 14 members must then agree to do it, but it only takes 3 members to block an investigation, and Sheldon Silver himself, the Speaker, appointed 3 members.
All right, Pat Bailey reporting live tonight from Albany. Thank you very much, Pat.